Hello everyone, this is Reid with Horses Know the Way Home. I'm here once again today to talk about the next interview of the Tele-Summit series that Jennifer Oikel has put together for Heal with Horse Collective. She's gathered some of the best minds in the world of actual practitioners who are using horses to help humans. And today's word is going to be breakthroughs, to break through blocks that we put in our way. And today, she has a special guest. It's Liz Mitten Ryan. And Liz lives in Kamloops, British Columbia. And she lives in a special place. And if you listen to the interview, she'll tell you all about it, and it's written in her books. I met Liz 10 years ago on that special place. And folks, everything Liz talks about, she is the real deal. She has put her life into her dreams. She lives with horses in the wild. They're free to roam. They're free to go. No halters, no fences. They come and go as a herd, and they interact with humans in that setting. Liz's place in Kamloops, folks, if you just picture driving up a driveway that just goes on forever and ever and ever and ever, and you're starting out at the main road, and then you just keep going up and up and up, so you get an unbelievably beautiful panoramic view. And then you take a corner, and that's the beginning. Now you can go into her property. She's so removed from anything mankind, man-made. And when I went to her property 10 years ago, I was introduced to her by Jonathan Field, who was working with her on horsemanship. And we were having a chit-chat in the kitchen, and she said, "Would you like to see my horses?" So I said, "Sure." So we went out of the kitchen, into the foyer, and into a space which was like an attic space over what I thought was the garage. She opened up a latch in the floor, and we went down a ladder through the floor. And as we went to the ladder, I get down, and there's shavings this thick. And there's a dozen horses sleeping. The unusualness of coming down that ladder and hearing 12 horses snoring. Mothers with foals, geldings, mares, the whole herd. I'm not sure it was the whole herd, but there was enough to fill the entire area. And she says, "Yeah, just be careful you don't step on them." And you had to do this. And you had to step over the horses sleeping, and they just lift their head, look at you, and then go right back to sleeping. And we meandered through there. We walked out into her facility where she heals with the horses, or she receives the healing with the horses, and she's set up this system, which means the system is her property, her dream, and how it's organized to have horses help us remove our blocks, the blocks of energies we have, to help us have breakthroughs and get the energy flowing in our lives, which is our natural birthright. And Liz will say that the horses are always connected to that energy, and they can tell when the energy is, the word incongruent is being thrown around here all the time, so the energy is incongruent. The visual that came to me when I was listening to Liz talk, there's also a beautiful lake coming up to her place. There's a river that connects it, and I thought, there's this beautiful flowing river. And all of a sudden, there's some logs that get stuck, and the water gets backed up right there. Except we don't see them. The horses see them, and they remove those blocks. So it was beautiful talking to Liz, because here's a person cut off television, cut off newspapers, cut herself off completely from all the trappings of society, and lived with the horse. Her dominant vibration, her dominant input into her life was herd-based living. When she would, that was what she was, that's who she is, that's who she continues to be. So when other experts go to visit her, experts who have been trained, this is somebody who's walking the walk, living the life in a unique opportunity that none of us, it's hard for us to most even imagine, to be living with a herd. To be living with a herd. So from that perspective, what Liz has to offer us is the real deal. Not how it's been understood, how she experiences it, and how everybody who goes there experiences this dream that she has put together, that is a reality of horse energy, horse healing, horse spirit, horse essence, horse like Jennifer Oikler says, horse. And that horse healing humans, removing blocks, creating breakthroughs so that we can move, so that we can move with the flow. Right, Brenda? Yeah. And many of us own horses, but many of us, Brenda's in a paddock. Many of us don't have the opportunity to let the horses run free. We don't have acres and acres and acres on mountainsides, but Liz does. So she can offer us the truth right from the source. And as healers, as helpers of humans through horses, Liz offers us a connection to the actual. So if you want to access all 30 of the interviews in the Tele-Summit Heal with Horse that Jennifer Oikler has put together, go to www.horsesknowthewayhome.com/healing. And you can access over 35 hours of interviews from some of the best people in the world who are using horses to heal humans. In today's case, you can listen to Liz Mitten Ryan, who lives with horses, free. And the horse energy courses through her veins, through her cells, through her essence. And she's offering you her truths from that perspective. That is about as unique an opportunity I think anybody here could ever experience, because in today's society, how rare to even dream that. She lives it, and she can offer us insights from that perspective. Imagine how powerful that would be. Again, you can get all 30 interviews and today's interview at www.horsesknowthewayhome.com/healing. Thank you, Liz, for everything you do. I hope you're in Denver. I'd love to hook back up with you and just sit down and chit-chat. I would love to someday to revisit out in Kamloops. And of course, if I follow what you say, all I have to do is get in touch with my heart's desire and project that. So, Liz, very soon I will be visiting you. And you too, Jennifer. Thank you very much